Alright guys, so it's finally here, and what you see in front of you is the newly released, or I should say recently released, because some people had a chance to grab that a few weeks back off of Walmart, because they were sort of brought up to a shelf without the official release, but the MiBox is what you sits in front of you, and this was one of the highly anticipated Android boxes for the enthusiast community for about 5 months now. I think initially that box was revealed, announced by Xiaomi back in May. And it's been a long time since then, and I was kind of hoping that Xiaomi will do some improvements before they actually release it to the US market, but unfortunately they didn't. So this is the original intended version of the MiBox, featuring, quickly on the hardware specs, featuring the quad-core ARM-Logic S905, 905X, and on top of that, we have the Mali 450. So as you see, nothing too crazy, nothing too super exciting. I was again hoping that Xiaomi will use the new 912 processor. That's what I thought. They delayed it for such a long time, but unfortunately they didn't. They used the a little bit older 905X. Yeah, this has at least a little bit more improvement on the sound delivery, and I'll talk to you about that in a second. But onto the box, as you can see, Google Cast supported, 4K supported, at least what they claim, Google Voice Search, and then we have some freebies inside on the Sling TV, Voodoo, Pandora, CBS, all that for about $76 of offers. I think the Sling TV is about 2 months subscription, which is pretty good because I just cut the cord. No more cable TV at my house, only internet. And then the normal apps that are included, which most of you are familiar, especially those of you that have used or have the nVidia Shield TV, which I do have on my main TV down in my media room, which I'm not planning to replace because it's the best. But this one will go to my bedroom, and we'll see how it goes. So far I know what to expect, so there will be no surprises for me. What's included, as you can see, the box, we have the HDMI cable, Bluetooth wireless, voice command, remote control, power adapter, easy to set up, plug it in HDMI, connect to the internet, and then start streaming. Comes with Android TV, and on the other side is showing you Sling TV, $50 credit. That's about 2 months, I think. Not about 2 months, but it is 2 months. Then we have Voodoo. I think they give you free $5 movies credit. I don't know if that's a movie at all or half of a movie. I'm not sure what the pricing of the movies on Voodoo is right now. Voodoo, by the way, is a service provided by and owned by Walmart, for those of you that don't know. CBS 1 month free trial for $6, which is not bad. 3 months free trial for Pandora, pretty good. And there's some awards they acquired. And onto the back, we see Android TV, again very familiar. We have Dolby Digital and DTS Plus. Not all the high quality audio codecs are supported by this box, so if you rely to have this hooked up to your receiver, high-end receiver, I think you should look elsewhere, and most of all towards the nVidia Shield TV. Again, different price category. This is $69. The nVidia Shield TV, if you get it on promo, it's around $150. This is what I paid for, but normally it's around $200, so way more expensive. Google Cast 4K, again with HDR, voice search, quad-core CPU, which is what I said, 905X, ARM-Logic, and 5+2 core GPU, which is 750 megahertz. Mali 450 made in China, and that's about it. By the way, the box is pretty heavy. It has some good heft into it. So while I'm opening, I'm gonna start talking about it and a little bit more about it. Why would you go and buy this instead of any of the million China produced boxes from other websites, Chinese websites that are a lot cheaper? And by a lot cheaper, I mean for around 30 some dollars, you can get pretty respectable box. What are the main reasons for me? First of all, you're not going to be able to get Android TV. Most of them come with standard Android and some kind of a overlay on top of it that makes it looks more like Android TV-ish. The second thing is warranty. Again, if you buy anything from there, it's kind of like buy it on your own risk. You never know if it's if it gets stolen or damaged or broken, whatever it is in the future. You might have problem servicing it. Buying it from mi.com, which it's the Xiaomi US market, or buying it from Walmart, which they have the exclusivity for the moment. You still have an option to return it pretty fast, especially from Walmart. They have no hassle returns for about a month, I think. If you don't like it, if there's a problem with it, you can go exchange, replace to a local Walmart, and off you go. I am willing to pay double, from 30 some dollars to 69, just for that comfort, to be able to go pick it up right away from the store, or have exchange, or do all that stuff. And on top of that, one more reason for me, Xiaomi is a well-known brand with very good quality. I have several products of theirs. You've seen, if you're part of my channel, the controller that can be paired with this one, the Bluetooth controller. I have several headphones, cables, obviously Mi Bands, the first and the second generation. So that's a brand that I trust, and I feel like they deserve more respect. Come on, focus. All right, there we go. So this is the player. The footprint is pretty nice, I gotta say. Pretty small, rubberized ring on the bottom to kind of keep it elevated a little bit off the surface you're planning to put it on. I think only lights in the front because there's no IR. It's Bluetooth remote. And on the back we have power, USB. I don't think it's USB 3, but I might be mistaken. Regardless, and then we have the HDMI, which is 2.0 up to 4K. Come on, focus more, please. 4K content, and it's HDCP 2.2 certified. And then we have optical out on the other end. So let me put that to the side and open the rest of the box and see what's inside. And just for the quick size comparison before I open the rest of the box, this is the B-Link X2. You can see the footprint. I don't know why the camera has problem focusing. It's the Xiaomi box is a little bit smaller than the B-Link, which is very small to begin with. So definitely a good thing in my book. So on to the rest of the box content. After we open it, we have a lot of booklets and special offers. I'm not gonna go over these too much. We have the power supply, which let me see if the camera focuses so I can show you what is the power supply. What is the power supply delivery? As you can see, 5.2 volts, 2.1 amps, US style prongs, which is good. The very high quality, by the way, feels very sturdy and nice in hand. Branded, of course, catch with some rubber bands, put that on the side. The rest of the content, I don't know why the camera has problem focusing today, but the rest of the content, batteries, good to have those included for the remote. Nice branded high quality HDMI cable. I love these cables. It's a 2.0 cable, obviously to be able to deliver the high bandwidth of the 4K. It's about 3 feet long. I'm not gonna open it up, but trust me when I tell you I have similar one, if not the same, that I've ordered before. It's good to have that in case people don't have, but I doubt any of you guys will not have a good HDMI cable in your possession. And this is the remote control. We have volume up and down, back, menu, and voice. And of course, omnidirectional button, left, right, up, down, and selection. And then we have power. And then we have power button on top to turn off, turn on, or suspend. And of course, once you press the microphone button, you can do voice command, very similar to the nVidia Shield functionality. And obviously this remote control is made of plastic. It's not metal, it's not aluminum, it's not as high quality, but again, we're talking about different prices. So that's about it. Nothing else inside the box. I think very good content in my humble opinion for $69. Very well equipped, very well designed. I can give you some overview on that device right away. I don't even have to plug it in. I know what to expect. I've read a lot about the device itself, the processor, the hardware. What is this device for, and who is it for? So if you're a person that you're a higher enthusiast, you want to stream all your files, play all your files, all the high quality audio files, this device is not for you. And obviously the nVidia Shield TV is the best that it's out there, delivers the best performance, not only for high quality video and audio playback, but gaming as well. Obviously nVidia Tegra X1 chip, it's a lot more powerful. This one only has 2 gigs of RAM, and I say only because the nVidia Shield has 3, but 2 gigs of RAM is great. Some or majority of the Chinese boxes have only 1 gig. You have 8 gigs of internal storage, which is kind of on the stingy side. I would like to see 16, but hey, it is what it is. Maybe in the future Xiaomi will actually provide another version of this box with more memory and with the newest processor, the Amlogic 912. But what can you use it for? Pretty much everything else. Outside of light gaming, you can hook it up to your TV directly and don't bother about the high quality audio files that you're not going to be linking it to your receiver, and straight to the TV. It's going to be fine. It's going to make you pretty happy, I think, in your bedroom TV or spare TV or whatever it is, to kind of stream high quality content. Obviously it has a wireless AC on board. That's why it will be pretty good if you have newer version or kind of a later version of any of the routers out there, so you can benefit of the good speed. Obviously the lack of Ethernet or RJ45, it's a bit concerning, but again, if you're not going to use it as a main device, and if you have a pretty good router that you can rely on, and you are planning to hook it up to, I think you're not going to have problems with streaming speeds or whatsoever. I have tested, and I have some of the Amazon players and devices that have wireless AC. I've never experienced any problems with that. What else? If obviously you can use it as a device for any of your kids. Hook it up to their computer, their monitors or TVs, and let them stream some content online. The inclusion of Android TV is great and very easy. There's tons of apps already for Android TV. And being Xiaomi, I think they're going to continue to push forward updates. I'm sure that once I plug that in, there will be tons of updates coming in, not only for the apps, but the OS as well. I think it comes in with Android TV version 6.1 or 6.01. Don't quote me on that one, but it's definitely Marshmallow. Hopefully in the future, it's going to get bumped to a Nugget. The latest one, 7.0 or later. So I'm expecting pretty good support by Xiaomi on that device, and pretty much hassle-free operation. If again you're not expecting way too much from this device, I cannot stress that enough. This is not nVidia Shield TV level device. Obviously, the nVidia Shield TV is close to $200. This is $69. There's $130 gap, and obviously there's a lot of corners being cut by this one, but at the same time it's still very high quality product, and if you're not too demanding, you're still going to be able to play most of the files that are existing out there without any problems. For 4K content, I personally don't have a 4K TV. I'm not planning to get a 4K TV anytime soon unless more and more content becomes available. So for me, it's not a big concern. Again, if you're planning to do exclusively 4K, find a good deal on nVidia Shield TV and buy that. And what I'm hearing, nVidia Shield TV second version is coming up, so the first one might go on pretty good sales. So keep an eye out around Christmas time. But again, if you're not, even if you're enthusiast, but you want to hook up a second TV and use that device, you're more than okay to do it, as long as your main one is the nVidia Shield TV. Again, for those of you that are simply looking for something to plug it in and start streaming without too much questions on high level and high quality audio bit streams, you're gonna be good to go again. So that's pretty much it. I think already there are tons of videos on YouTube on this device. Some of them are more in-depth, which is great. I really wanted to do one of the first ones, but unfortunately my Walmart refused to sell me a device until they were in the system. So I was not able to get them, but now I do finally, so I can enjoy the device, and maybe I can give you some update in the future. But for now, I definitely recommend the device. $69 is nothing to really be afraid of to spend, and I think will make you happy if you're a cord cutter and you're looking forward to stream more content on your TV. That's pretty much it, guys. Thank you very much for all your support. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video. I'm sorry for the lengthy video, but I really had a lot to share about this device, the long anticipated, at least for me, and I'm sure many of you. Stay tuned to the channel, subscribe if you're new, and until next time, guys, you have a wonderful day.